On this video, we will be discussing the best 5 teams to rebuild in the French football pyramid in Football Manager 2023. My first pick is AS Nancy. They have been a club in decline from 2016, falling away from the French First Division to the second, and now find themselves languishing in the third division of French football. They've got an absolutely massive stadium for the level that they're at, 20,000 capacity, 4,200 season ticket holders as well. So they've got some very passionate fans. Their squad is absolutely class for this level, and they've even had players like Michel Platini play for them. So you can see that Nancy have had that rich history of players playing for them. Some of their key players to point out: Lamine Cissé out on the wing, an exceptional young French talent for this level. He can develop into a big player for your squad going through the French League system. He's probably the best player that they've got, but there are a few others as well. They've got some great players in Giovanni Hage, who's another French player, good holding midfield player, absolutely solid for this level. 53 appearances already for the club. Can he come through for you and take you on to the next level? My next pick is the little brother of Paris Saint-Germain, Paris FC. Although they were formed before Paris Saint-Germain, but have really not lived up to the shadow of their bigger brother. They're a very good club. They are one of the favourites for the Build a Beat a Brother challenge on Football Manager, and everyone seems to use them. Can you get them back to the French Premier League? They've got some decent players to start off with. Their squad is very, very decent. Filipic in goal will be an absolutely key member in this division. He's a very good goalkeeper at this level, and we all know that titles are won on defence and goalkeepers. They've got some other ballers in their team as well. Jordan Lafort at the back is a very decent left back at this level, as well as their forward line. They've got some very good forwards line. Hamel, one of the best strikers in the French second division. He will go on and get you so many goals as a target man. They've also got Patrick Kofi as well, who's a fairly decent left winger at this level. He could develop into being a key player for you as you move through the divisions. Another pick from the French second division is recently relegated Saint Etienne. They've got one of the best academies in France. They've got some strong season ticket holders at 10,000, a huge ground, and an absolutely incredible squad for this level. However, you will start the season with a small points deduction, so a 3-point deduction in the first season. Really, it's only one win, but their squad will definitely get you wins in this league this season. They've got one of the best young English goalkeepers outside of the English football pyramid in Etienne Green, who always turns into such a quality goalkeeper. If you haven't had him before, go out and get him or play him in this save. He will keep you right up until the top of the French football pyramid. They've got some other great ballers as well. In players like Wadji is a Senegalese striker, can play out on the wing as well. He's absolutely class at this level. Other players like Mufiek, I've definitely ruined his name, but he's a class holding midfield player, especially as we know in this Football Manager's 4-3-3s are absolutely OP this season. Saint Etienne would be a big club to get back into the French football pyramid. You can attract the big players, and what a challenge it will be to make them compete with PSG. The French second division is absolutely stacked with teams that you can rebuild in FM23, and another team that you could rebuild is Grenadin de Bordeaux. What a team they are. They've had legends like Marouane Chamakh, Zinedine Zidane, Jean Tigana. Some absolute ballers play for the club. Olivier Giroud as well. They've got an absolutely cracking squad for this level as well. They've got some absolute top ballers in their squad. And it's a very, very strong team to push away up from the second division. The standout players for me are Delaney Chabot. I've definitely ruined his name, but young French left winger who you could develop into an absolutely top-class left midfield player. They've also got some firepower up front as well, with Badji on loan from Amiens. He could score 20-30 goals in this league for you this season and push you well up the table back into the French First Division after being recently relegated last season. Last but not least on this top 5 teams to rebuild in France is France's old club, Auxerre. They were founded in 1905. They've had some absolute legends play for them. Players like Philippe Mexes and Eric Cantona. Taribo West, a championship manager legend. This team are currently in the first division in France. Their team needs a big rebuild. They've got some decent ballers at this level, but their squad looks more like a second division team than a top flight French league team. They've got some good players in on loan. Ayana Radu, the young goalkeeper from Inter Milan, is a solid goalkeeper at the bottom end of this table. He will do absolute bits for you in the first season. They've also got some other players that really could pull you through the season. Players like Niang. Can you get the best out of this man? He had so much promise at the start of his career, but hasn't really lived up to the hype. Can you be the one that turns him into a top-class centre-forward and get you the 20, 30 goals you need to push on? They also got a player in Nuno da Costa, experienced Cape Verdean international, who could be the main man up front for you if you can't get Niang going or you decide to play Niang out on the wing. What a challenge this would be to bring any of these top 5 clubs to compete with PSG in the French League. And I will see you on the next video.